The ferryman will be busy today. The enemy have brought more men to the fight. Enemies' hearts are full of fear, and now they flee. This is a heroic... Our soldiers are at the walls! Now they must batter a way through. Our soldiers have done their work well. The battering ram has broken through the gate. The enemy general is slain, and now his men fear us. It is time to press the attack. Enemy. This is.
Alright folks, how's it going? Welcome back to a very annoyed Deathy, because I explained at the end of the last session where I accidentally pressed the stop recording button, which, you know, stopped the recording, and I thought, okay, we'll just leave it there, and I thought maybe we could do the Siege of Sardis next session. Turns fucking out I did not save it at all. And I think there's an autosave. No, I don't think there is an autosave. I think in Rome Total War, I don't think anyway. So I've just been trying to save it manually and do quick saves and stuff. So yeah, I'm a little annoyed. I thought I did save it, but it turns out I didn't, so fuck it. So you'll probably see a quick compilation of the last 20 minutes or so. A second, please. So yeah, you'll probably see a quick compilation of the last 20 minutes or so. So we took Nicomedia back, and we killed a few generals. So I've got my other two stacks here. Fucking Arasaka has civil revolted, so the troops I got from Nerve moved to Praspa. This is the... I can't remember, I think it's these guys were part of that garrison, I think, so I'll just have to try and get another stack together to see if I can go take it back, but it's a full rebel stack there, so maybe not now. Tarsus has been under siege recently. I mean, I'm not fucking surprised because, I mean, the population is just really big. So if that goes, fuck. So yeah, we're getting some public order problems. But to be honest, that's the, I think that's how the modder intended it, so is what it is. Saying that though, Masaka and Sinope are not exactly looking good either. But to be honest, we need to keep pushing westwards so we can get to the Mediterranean. That's what we want to do. So in terms of this stack here with Aemilius Brutus, our faction leader, we're going to try and take Pergamon. And with this stack here, underneath Augustus Mesa, we're actually going to try and take Sardis. Now, I could take Sardis this turn, however though, there is a full British stack there that was in Sardis. My plan was to put it on the siege and actually starve them out to lower their army numbers, so nothing we could do there. So I'm just trying to get rid of this lot of mini stacks and stuff. I actually don't mind. Let's go. Barbarian Turncoat. Some men are willing to turn against their own kind for all sorts of reasons. Plus one command when fighting against barbarians. Oh god. Anyway, I do apologise about my throat. I'm actually recording this during the day instead of during night time for a change, because I used to record during the day, but I don't know, my throat's just a little bit. Okay, so yeah, I'm used to recording at night, but I thought I'd try something a bit different today. Right, okay, so what we're going to do is, I'm going to bring Aemilius down here. We're going to try and take care of this stack if we can, but we just don't have move for points. Alright, so looks like there's nothing we can do. Can we do anything regarding the public order? I mean, I don't think I can get any other troops over there, can I? No, I can't get enough troops to Taurus, so Taurus might actually civil revolt, unless maybe I can get a general down there. But that means crossing over the Julii Lands. I don't really want to do that. Could come up and down like this, maybe. Could do. Give it a shot. But I don't know what good that will do, to be honest with you. Alright, well, let's end the turn and see what happens. Really fucking annoyed I did not save it. Really annoyed. Getting attacked. 65. Interesting. What do they have? Oh yeah, I recognise this stack. This is from the other part, wasn't it? Under the trees. Except they've got urban cohort. 15, 19, 24. Fucking hell, that is that's strong. Male spearmen, 8, 13. We have Egyptian chariots, 13, 6, and 1. Although they'll be really easy to take out. Eagles buys nearby troops can go berserk, special attack, whatever that is. Combat bonus, deserts, excellent morale, may charge without orders, animals may run amok. So look. Chariots are fearsome devices that have scythe blades to cut down any infantry foolish enough to stand when charged. The armoured crews carry swords to cut down opponents. Egyptian armies have a long and distinguished history of using chariots in warfare. The charioteers are also more disciplined and controlled than that of other nations. They're not suitable troops, and their chief power lies in a headlong charge into an enemy formation. Each charge is pulled by powerful horses, and the deserts are an ideal place for them to use to full effect. Interesting. Of course, we got the heavy onagers by the captain as well, so there's that. I'm going to back up, and I'm going to see if I can... cool. Alright, so Taurus is on the siege now. Sorry, siege, I mean rioting. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Okay. Intern report, lost a bit of money, that's fine. Construction, Nicomedia has the barracks, Atasat says the practice range, Hatra has the armor. That's okay. Now, what I originally want to do is I want to get some more mercenaries, actually. Okay, so what we want is, so Crescent Archers, 7, 12, and 5. Slingers is 7, 10, and 3. We're going to pick up... going to pick up 2 mercenary hoplites and 1 Cretan archers just to bolster out a little bit the army. Where's my... Oh, we don't have enough money for the Cretan archers. Alright, I'll have to be mercenary pelters then. That's fine. I was a bit confused. I was like, where the fuck's my archers? Okay, well anyway, we can attack this now with a little bit more conviction. And if anything, I'd rather be on the attack rather than the defense, really. Because even though we're on the defense, their heavy onager can do some damage towards us. So by being on the attack, not to mention our stack is more suited with being on the attack because we have cavalry.
Brave warriors!
I forgot to turn the subtitles.
Great renown through leading men to victory. I see no reason to change the habits of a lifetime today. Today we go into battle against the Britons. Men both mad and brave in equal measure. They stand alone. No friend has come to this place to die for them. Does this not say something about their honor? They're standing among nations? That army is 1/4 of the enemy's strength. So sharpen your swords one last time. When we have killed them all, we will have made a good start. They have been led here by strutting fools and blustering morons. Now they will pay the price. We are even matched in numbers, man for man. But that does not tell the whole story. All that said, we are the stronger. Every one of you is better than they. Remember this and take heart from the memory. Our many horsemen will have good hunting today, as the enemy is weak in spearmen to counter them. Last time I fought those men, we were unlucky. It is now time to take revenge for that defeat and teach them to fear us anew.
Okay, we're done.
There is no shame in fear. There is only shame in letting fear rule you. Try not to look scared, and you'll find bravery in your heart.
Right, there we go. Now we're done. Yeah, so in terms of our stack, we actually have quite a bit of horsemen, actually. I realised how much cavalry you have, actually.
Steady, go. Well, I've bought a stalled horse. It's going backwards. I've bought a reversing horse.
On this side, we have the Numidian javelin, we have the Arab cavalry, and we have the Numidian cavalry as well as Scythian noble women. Sorry, let's say the archers then. And on this side, we have the Pontic heavy cavalry, we have Scythian scythe chariots, sorry, as well as more Numidian cavalry and camel archers. So this is quite an interesting army, actually. In the center, we have poets. Sorry, Pontic heavy cavalry, we have military pelters, we have our Libyan mercenaries, and we have early legionary first cohort, Terrarii, Peony infantry, our mercenary hoplites, East infantry, Terrarii. So yeah, very good stack actually. I like this. Not bad if I do say so myself. Right, okay, let's go attack the enemy. Okay then, so let's have a look. What do we have? Okay, so they've got warband as well. They have there's some chariots themselves. Egyptian chariots, so yeah, I remember that much. Peasants. Nope. Urban cohort, sorry. Bunch of peasants. Nile spearmen. Onagers. So they're going to try and get in a formation in the corner. They're probably going to try and go for the high ground. But as you can see, our cavalry is actually trying to get there before them. Well, at a nice pace anyway. To be honest, this is missile cavalry anyway, so I'm not expecting them to go charging in. That was Numidian cavalry, they're running as well. So yeah, we have a good bit of cavalry actually. This is going to be really interesting. Of course, I'm not expecting much for the infantry because here's the thing. Our infantry right now is spear infantry. So I'm not expecting much in terms of them actually going into attacking. I think our main power is going to come from the cavalry itself, I think. And I think that's what he's trying to do. I think he's trying to box him in. Although, to be honest, he already has 2 units on the high ground anyway. So it'd be really interesting to see what our General Mercer basically can do. Okay, looks like he's sending 2 units of cavalry off to the side. There's the formation. Ah, yes, he's trying to box us in then. Trying to box him in. Unless... Ah, no, he's trying to get 2 cavalry to try and take out the onagers. That's where the captain is. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest with you. Okay, let's have a look. We got a Numidian cavalry. They're going to try and throw some missiles. That's what they're doing. Very nice. But I wouldn't get too close to the... Actually, they're up against the peasants. They could do a charging if they wanted to, but nah, they're just going to hit and run. It's actually not bad, actually. Okay, looks like they've pulled some troops. They've pulled the Egyptian chariots. Really strong against cavalry. Strong against infantry and cavalry. But the thing is, though, their defense is really bad at 1. So, all it takes is for... Okay, so we're in battle. Who's attacking? Ah, over here. Yeah, I've got the Pontic cavalry. They're engaged with peasants. They're routed. Yeah, looks like our cavalry is about to run into them now. A lot of missiles coming in. This is really good. Soften them up and then coming in for the charge. Singles for over here as well. Although we do have some casualties, it looks like. Ah, it's just done to the enemies. Got a couple of horses that are dead, but to be honest, as long as they keep throwing in the missiles and then backing up, that's all that matters, really. Camel archers are running to the side. Unfortunately, our Pontic cavalry has been routed. Probably because of the berserked Egyptian chariots. So yeah, our cavalry is going to start falling down unless we can actually take down these chariots, which looks like they are, but they've got some really, really bad casualties. The British main line is starting to break up a little bit now. We do have cavalry superiority, to be honest. Berserkers are running, but they get shot in the back. It won't be long until our main cavalry gets in there. Outside chariots are just running around as well. Looks like our Arab cavalry is actually running. Don't be surprised. I think that's the Egyptians down. The Egyptian chariots. Here comes our scythe chariots now. Boom. Lovely. Right, looks like we got into the main fight now. Our generals get stuck in with the auxilia. We have our terrarii. The only people we have to watch out for is the urban cohort. But I don't see where the urban cohort is. I think they're over here. They are. We're up against our eastern infantry, which... Whew. Good luck attacking them. The only way we can take these guys down is with a charge at the back, and that's exactly what we've just done, and they are routed. Beautiful. Here comes another cavalry charge at the back as well. This is the strong point about this stack on the attack. We have this much cavalry to the point where we can actually attack from all sides and do massive morale shocks and get them routing. Not to mention, if we put these guys on attack and then give them attack order, they're going to start pursuing. And because we have all cavalry, we're just going to be routing pursuers. Sorry, we're going to be pursuing the routed men and just racking up the kill count. We have lost, I think we've lost a unit or two, which is a shame, but to be honest, overall, it's all good, really. This is a big win for us. Not to mention, we can actually use this momentum to go and... Is that the general or the captain? Just the captain. Alright. Yeah, as I was saying, the good thing about this is we've opened up a path to Sardis now. I did see the general. That must be a general unit. That's alright. Yep, but at this point, we're all done now. How many have we killed? We killed 77. We need to get to 85 for a squad wipe, which I doubt we'll do, but you never know. Might be able to. So let's get these guys on triple speed and let's see what we can do there. Probably nothing much. I mean, I think they're all left now. What we got? 80%. Alright, so there's still some units. Still some units alive, but ultimately, not bad.
Victory!
Sweet. Right, well, so like, trait increase, good commander, cool. Just a flat 2 command. Not bad. Okay, let's merge people. Now, the question is, do we want to send... Can we not merge these guys? Nope, guess not. Now, we do have... No, that's okay. We could just use as many troops as we can. We're going to put Sardis on the siege now. and we can get 5 rams. Not bad. This will allow for multiple breaches, which is cool.
Imperator.
Now, for Amulius Brutius, now here's the thing. I could go and attack Pergamon, but I'm not going to because we're going to try and take the stack out because I do not want to initiate a field battle. I want to initiate a siege. So we're just going to support Mesa here with Brutus.
Prepare for battle.
And just wipe the stack out if possible. No, not this turn. Okay, no worries then. Okay, so regarding up here, the question is, what do we want to do? Because we do have... We could go take back Arsacia. We do have a decent stack. We do have some troops here and here, but the only problem is it's public order. That's the thing. I could bring some troops from here to... See, Kotaris is on a 90. In theory, we could move some of these troops. We'll move these guys one at a time. Excuse me. And we'll go and rendezvous at Paratspa. I don't think... Yeah, public order is still okay here. That's brilliant. Is that... not too sure, actually. I mean, we do have the general. We could do maybe 1 unit of Eastern infantry. Move them into Paratspa as well. I don't think it's done much. Actually, it's made it better. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, I'll just send a few troops up towards Paratspa as a rendezvous. Rendezvous, whatever. Okay, let's move Roman cavalry. Let's move you to Paratspa as well. Because I want to try and put towards... I want to put together a little stat to go take out Arsacia. Because with Arsacia, if we can take it, we can exterminate the population. And that will make public order... And that'll make public order better overall, to be honest. We sell the Julii down here. Still don't know what to do with the Julii. I'm still trying to keep an eye on them, but at the same time, you know... It's a little interesting.
Orders.
Yeah, you're still heading down here. Can you come down this way and then join up? Yes, you can. Brilliant. Still heading you towards Taurus in the hope of trying to quell the rebellion. But other than that, we'll just have to see what's going on now. Okay, so nothing. Tarsus. That's beautiful. Okay. So like construction, we've got army barracks and practice range, not bad. Retraining in Hatra. Okay, cool. Right, now, I think we can attack the stack. Oh, okay. Oh, no, did not want to do that. Did not want to do that. Did not want to do that. Shit.
Orders. Imperator. Attack.
Yes. Alright, brilliant. 180 men. Okay, I'll tell you what, we'll just resolve this. Okay, that's not too bad. Alright. Did Siege of Sardis now. I can't get my words out. Okay, so Amulius Brutii is going to join in as reinforcements. That's fine. And we have Capalnus. Now, I could auto-resolve this, but... should I resolve this since because... No, we'll do it. We'll do it. I meant to do the Siege of Sardis before. Which, to be honest, would have been a lot more interesting, I think, because there was near enough a full stack in there. And there would have been a lot of in-street fighting, but... Honestly, you think you're doing everything perfect, only to find out you do little mistakes like that, and it costs a lot.
As Romans, victory will be ours! Bend your backs to your tasks, and all will be well! Do not fear these Britons. Their faces may be painted blue, but their red guts spill as easily as those of other men.
We'll just skip it. I think I'll skip the rest of the speeches for the Britons now. But if we're up against like Julii or the Scipii, whatever, then I'll show them. I just don't see the point really. Okay.
Units, group.
Right. Okay then. So this siege should be simple enough. So what happens is, with the other stack, the way the AI works for the other stack and the reinforcements, if you constructed some equipment for them, then they will just go and attack the rams as normal and just follow up to the command square, to the town square, sorry. However though, because we haven't, what's going to happen is they're not going to move until we make breaches at our side. Once we make breaches on our side, they're going to start coming around the walls, and they're going to start regrouping on our side and attack from that side, which, to be honest, is pretty nice, because what will happen is, the way the defender's AI works, even if you have some troops over here, you can use them what's known in real life as a screening force. A screening force is literally just a line of troops that's just standing there doing nothing, and because of that, the defender's going to have to be forced to leave a few units on another side to stop them from concentrating on where the main threat is. And armies have done this, well, armies, tacticians, generals, they have done this for a long time, and trust me, the whole screening force tactic is a very, 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 very good tactic to use. I can't think of anything at the top of my head, like any noteworthy battles, but I think the Battle of Waterloo, I think, was also I think it was a battle where they used a screening force, I think. Or else one of the battles around that time where there was a river crossing or something. And I think it was either Napoleon, or I'm sure it was Wellington, that did a screening force across the other side of this crossing. And I think they were just doing a skirmish with rifles, but further up ahead there was a ford there. No, I got confused. It's the Battle of the Boyne, I think. July 1690, I think it was. That did that, I think so. I'm like, yeah, I was getting confused. To be honest, how the hell do you get the 1600s confused with the 1800s? Actually, no, I don't think it was 1800s. What was it 70? When was the Napoleonic War? Was it 17? Was it 1750, something like that? Because I know it was before the American Civil War.
Soldiers are at the walls. Now they must.
Oh, that's gonna bug me, that though. That is gonna bug me. Oh well, I'm talking fucking gibberish anyway, so. Alright, well anyway, we have our rams pounding the walls. I'll tell you what, let's take this on double speed, just make it a little bit quicker. Same concept though.
Soldiers have done their work well. The battering ram has broken through the gate.
We should start pounding the we should start moving in once the other breach has been made. And then once the breach has been made, our cavalry is just going to run right in. Almost there, 80%, 84, and then 88, I think. 92.
Roman military engineering triumphs once more.
Well, I was going to say 92, 96.
Order your men on to
100.
victory.
There we go. I forgot, how many rams did we build? I forgot, was it 5? I think it might have been, actually. Yeah, I think so. Well, anyway, here comes the cavalry now, so they're just going to pound right in. Oh yeah, I think it was 5 rams that we built, wasn't it? Yeah, but we're going to be moving in now anyway. Here's the Terrarii. Very good unit to go up to against.
Have captured the walls.
What's going on with Eastern? Oh, yeah. Eastern Infantry's gone berserk.
Today. The walls are broken. Our troops should be ordered forward.
Yeah, these guys are gonna break soon anyway. Yep, just a matter of time before these guys are done. Yeah, as you can see, the other army are starting to come around now. So even if this army gets destroyed somehow, that's not too bad because we'll have 300 other troops coming in as well. But even then, I would dare say it's a done deal now. Yeah, it's a done deal now. I wonder if peasants were conscripted in these armies during these times. Like, obviously, like, I know you've got levies, which is conscripted peasants. But I mean, like, peasants to this degree where they just have like just a short sword and just literally just be told to go and defend your homes, and they just literally get slaughtered within a few minutes or so. Because even levies, which is supposed to be the most basic infantry, even they were given like basic military training and military arms to some degree. To some degree, I guess that's how. Yeah, do you know what? No, that was changed with the Marius reform in the Roman times.
Has been killed.
So,
This will surely make his father
Galerius,
afraid.
is it Galerius? Ah, God, fucking. I'm trying to think of the name now. Galerius Fuck, I just had it tip of my tongue now. What was it? Marius reform. Galerius Marius, I think it was, something like that. So, I'm trying to. Let's see, what's the general? So, I'm trying to see. We don't have one, do we? We don't. Okay, here we go. So, the early legionary first cohort. This is an example of the Marius reform, right? Or let's go. Nah, this is it. Auxilia. So, Auxilia is the basic light infantry of the Romans, past the Marius reform, right? So, for those who've played Rome Total War, you've had, you know, the Astarte, Principes, the Terrarii, and basically each class of soldier is dependent on the person, because each person was responsible for their own arms and armament. So depending on your income, you're either given just, I don't know, a sword and a shield, or a bit more armor than usual, something. I don't know, that's from what I've read up. I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, you can correct me. But I believe with the Marius reform, every soldier should have the same equipment. This is where the Republic started paying and not the person. So the Auxilia will just be levy spearmen, civilians, peasants, that kind of stuff, and the helmet. Let me just pause it actually. So like the helmet, the chainmail, the spear, the shield, that'll be standard issue. Very similar to military systems today, where if you say you joined your local armed forces, for example, you know, when you get the uniform, the rifle, the backpack, supplies, yeah, anything standard issue means that's what it is. That's what you'll be given. So yeah, very interesting, very interesting indeed. Right, well, anyway, we're going to take Sardis now.
The enemy show
Yep, cool.
their
Send the battle. Well done.
Rome
Okay,
demands
so
victory from our generals.
Augustus Mace's army,
It is clearly our victory.
209 kills, Brutus 5, Caponus 27. So look at statistics. Okay, so in terms of Mace's army, the people who killed the most was the Eastern Infantry. Bad. And for Brutus, for him, it was the Scythian noble women. Okay. Cool.